When my mum and dad were here, it was predominantly one cultural mix, and it was a few West Indians, then a few Asians, but now you've got every denomination you can think of, which is Asian, Greek, Turkish, Italian, Somalian, West Indian, Italian, you know, people who sweet. Oh, it's unbelievable, and it's nice. It's nice to see because you get the different culture mixes and the food as well too. When you go into the markets and try to purchase the food and stuff, it's unbelievable because you're talking to somebody and they're saying, well, this is the best thing to mix with this, and that's the best thing to put with that, and how to cook. You know, if you want to cook fish a certain way, they'll tell you how to cook the fish a certain way, which is good as well. So you're learning as you're going along, and they're learning from you. So it's nice. It's very nice.
What are you filming?
Because we're born and bred here.
We've lived here all our life.
Proper Hackneyites. You know what I mean?
I don't want, no.
Yeah.
What do you like to most about Hackney?
Because I know everybody.
The multiculturalism.
Yeah.
Everyone mixes with everyone.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Victoria Park.
Yeah, Victoria Park.
Why is that?
Because everyone goes there in the summer.
And it's a beautiful open space. Love it.
What are you doing with what you get before looking after?
Anybody up there? Haven't ever looked there all yesterday. Get up and about. Anybody up there? That's a nice watch.
No, this is large, this is extra large. This is bigger. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
How much do you want?
£2.80. There's only 20 on the tray. This one has got 30.
How many dirhams?
30.
Sure, I'll get 30.
30, yeah?
Haven't anybody up there, buddy?
My great-grandfather first had the very first fruit stall as you come into the market, and then came and started this stall. But my grandfather was one of 9 children, and they've all worked in this market. They've all had stalls here. Sometimes it is hard, especially in the weather, you know, the cold weather, and even in the summer when it gets really, really hot, it's a bit unbearable at times, you know. But it is nice the fact that you do meet a lot of people from all walks of life, and you meet some very interesting people as well. And also, I've seen people's children grow up and they've got married, and I've met their children, you know. So some of that side of it is good, you know. Take the good and the bad.
Oh, long time, sir.
How long's a long time?
It's 1985.
What do I love about Hackney? It's a very difficult thing really to answer these days. I like the market here where we are because it's full of interesting and diverse people.
Dixon,
Where are you from?
Ghana. You see, very amazing. Little road,
this much culture and this much diversity.
Yellow yam come from Jamaica. That's dashing, Dominica. And you got breadfruit, which also from Caribbean. It comes from St. Lucia. Cocoa yam, and you got all the Ghanaian yam, you know, from Africa over there. Yeah. It's all Caribbean diet, you know.
So how do you cook this?
Well, it's just like potato, you know, just boil it, innit? Or roast it or whatever. With herbs and, you know, vegetables. Quite nice though. Yeah. Soft yam from Brazil, which is very nice, you know. You can use it for soup.
Columbia Road Flower Market. Best. Every Sunday I'm there. What amazing market. And I buy flower and put it in the back garden. If you see my back garden, like a paradise. One day I'll show you. Yes, ma'am. Pound a meter. Anyone you like, pound a meter.
Well, lunch, some food we eat in here, where sometimes there's a girl in the middle there selling the container. Their food, I like them because they cook fresh and they cook for vegetables, fish and stuff. Because I don't like meat, so not everywhere I can eat. You know, so I like their food. It's there I eat. If I don't move from there, I call the girl. She brings my food to me. Yeah.
Where is that place?
Right down in the middle, before the Mr. Bagels, he's selling a container. Yeah. Thank you.
Not interested in doing anything. I don't remember any of the moves that I asked him to do, or he did them again. You know, the opposite of what I should was.
Well, I've been in Hackney for 6 years and a half now. I've been in London for 11 years and Hackney for 6 years and a half. And I really like the fact that Hackney is so diverse. There are so many different kinds of people from all kind of backgrounds and race, religion. You find everything really. And I like the fact that it's a neighborhood that is changing a lot and it's developing. And I am from Rome. What else?
What we do? Right, we do meat pies, minced beef pies, which is what we do. We've always done those. We do as a dessert, we do fruit pies, cherry pies, apple pies, or whatever the fruit of the day. And with the meat pies, we do mashed potatoes and a parsley sauce, which we call liquor. Liquor, not liqueur, liquor, right? We do, I sometimes do live eels, anguilla, live eels, stewed eels and jelly eels. Tea and coffee, Coca-Cola, that's your lot.
Where's he gone on delivery?
I guess it's what you grow up with. It's what I've always had, I've always known. It's familiar. And they're bigger than most. Kids in the East End of London were rough off by a mess. And so is my kids and my grandkids.
That's a Turkish wedding we're doing, and it's usually be happen on every weekend because in Turkish culture they do get married in the weekends, like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday they choose, and it's very special and important for them. The wedding starts day before, like with the henna night, and then they do all dressing up things. And then the style they usually choose, they want to look very glamour for themselves and especially for the people who gets married. We do makeups, hair, eyebrow shaping. We do like the community, yes. All different types of peoples in the Hackney. Like all different cultures in together.
Canal is nice in Hackney. You can walk from my house to Victoria Park and back again in 15-20 minutes. I like Broadway Market, is nice. It's around the corner from where I live. What do I like about Hackney? I like the people in Hackney. There's a nice diversity of people here. People generally are quite friendly. And it's, I mean, for me it's ideal because Liverpool Street is quite close, Brick Lane is quite close.
It's just the diversity. It's a lot of stuff going on in Hackney. I think it's still pretty cheap, so you know, if you're starting a family, it's a good place to move into because it's not sort of boring. There's a lot of young people in the area, so things are still quite cool. There's you know, a lot to get on with.
What do? I am the supervisor of this lovely bar, the Mary Lloyd, and it's been open for just over a year now, and it's turned out to be quite a cool venue bar that people enjoy coming to. So it's very cool working here. Diversity, it's complete diversity and uniqueness to any other place in London. It is just, you just know when you've come from Liverpool Street, you just know when you're coming into Hackney, because the atmosphere changes, the people you see around you change. It's very, very, it's a bit of a cliche, but it's incredibly diverse. It's so diverse. It's just, as I said, you can just meet anybody on the streets of Hackney, and you won't even look at them twice. Just anybody, you're just walking past you. It's just fine, So.
I think Hackney's a great place. I've been here now for many years. 49 years.
49 years, mate.
Yeah,
I've been down here 76.
Yeah, 49 years I've lived here.
Not be rude.
Came here when I was 15.
Taking me and all, mate.
Came here when I was 15 and I'm 68 now. And I've no ambition to move anywhere else.
Right, do.
I like Hackney.
3 and 4.
What do you love about Hackney, Tony?
Always.
The diversity. We've got a lot going on, but there's a lot of community action. I mean, apart from the estate, I mean, I also sit on the tenants convention, the local neighbourhood office, the neighbourhood investment board that works out what money we're going to spend on estates to redevelop and improve their housing. So yeah, I work a damn sight harder now I've retired for nothing than I did when I was being paid for it. And that's basically, what we're at the moment. Hackney's got so much going for it. And with this new area development plan for central Hackney, if it comes off, then I can see even more improvements coming up. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can see even more going for it.
So I work in Hackney, I live in Hackney, my child goes to school in Hackney. Yes.
It's still rough at the edges, but there's something about the fact that you can see development, you can watch it grow, and with your kids it's nothing better than...
And Sam likes Jack and the Beanstalk.
Seeing development.
The schools, we have the facilities for the children. It could be better, but it's getting there. With the parents and the teachers, the authorities, everybody's been working together hard to improve it.
know everybody who lives on my street. I know everybody who lives on the next street. I walk down up and down Mayor Street. I bump into those people. Hello, all right. There is a real community. It might be London, and people say how grim and sterile London can be, but Hackney is different. It's a place for weirdos and oddballs and people with different ideas, and we all somehow kind of get along, we all fit together, and yeah, stuff happens here.